This video is to show teachers how to create a new inbox so students can submit their NoodleTools projects. Once you have logged into NoodleTools via your NPS Google Drive account or noodletools.com, be sure to establish a teacher account. Then you will be taken to the projects screen. On this screen, you will see three tabs on the left. My Projects displays projects that you create yourself, possibly for a graduate course you're working on, or maybe to share as examples for students. The next tab on the left-hand side is Inboxes. I'm going to click on that. That's where you will create your new inboxes, and it's also where you will return to look at the work that has been submitted by your students. The third tab below on the left-hand side is for comments, and we'll discuss that in another video. This video only focuses on the inbox feature. To learn more about creating projects from a student point of view, how to make citations, how students use note cards, etc., look at the other tutorial videos on our website to familiarize yourself. So an inbox is where students will submit a specific project to you. I'm going to go to the right side of my screen, click New Inbox. From the inbox, you'll be able to monitor their progress and provide feedback on their work. One of the great features of NoodleTools is it actually shows you when your students have been working on the project. And in a group scenario, you can actually see what group members contributed what. Very valuable information. So I've clicked New Inbox to get the Create a New Inbox screen. Here in your inbox name, we suggest you use your last name, the name of the project, and then the block or section, however you designate between your groups of students. If you are going to, this format will make it easy for them by just typing your last name in the drop down box. And so they'll find your inboxes most easily if you follow that same protocol. To add additional staff members, you use their NPS credentials. So I'm going to add Miss Dimmick at newton.k12.ma.us. Let's see if I did that right. This is where you would add a co-teacher, a teaching assistant, anyone who needs to provide feedback on the work or see the student's project process progress. um, Here you can include links for students. You could put a description in here and then add a link, for example, a link to the library's resource guide. And you can add as many links as you want. Then students can access them directly from NoodleTools. You could click Submit right now to create your inbox, but I want to show you one more feature. If your students are going to use note cards, you can actually modify the instructions they get on their note cards in the project. The note card has three main boxes: direct quotation, paraphrase, or summary, and my ideas. You cannot change these labels, but you can change the helper text that they get when they create each new note card. Possibly you think this information is too much or too little. You could replace this whole box with just paste direct quote here. Or, for instance, if you have a special process you like them to use for paraphrasing or a question you want them to answer in my ideas, you can change that text. The good news is if you develop a certain style you want your students to use, you can copy this from inbox to inbox. You don't have to type it in every time. So I'm going to click Submit to generate my inbox. And now I can see I have my new inbox here. If I had multiple sections, I can just come here and actually I can edit anything I want to change that I've already done. I can clone it. That's where I could add a B block, a C block. It'll make as many clones as I need. I can lock it if I no longer wish to accept projects, and I can delete it at the end of the year. Now I can see in this other inbox that I've already made, I can see how many projects are shared with me, just one right now. And I would click on here to open the projects to see who had submitted and to access their documents, their projects here. Now, you can also edit how your students see your name in this little box here, which is kind of handy. So I've got my new inbox created, but remember, students cannot, you cannot see your students' work until you tell them to share the project with you and they find it in the sharing project feature. There's a video on that on our website as well. Need help? See your library teacher.